We want to begin by getting an update on the track of the storm with Chief Meteorologist Tim Deegan. Tim, I know you just got an update from the National Hurricane Center.
We literally just did, Heather, so I'm going to do some analysis with you all to look at the cones. So first of all, there's the hurricane. We talk about symmetry in the eye. Look how definitive that eye is. And so although still technically a Category 3, we think this soon will be a 4. We saw the video of the person at the southernmost point there, right there. They were not in the eye wall. The eye wall is still off to the south-southwest of what we call the dry Tortugas. There's a closer look. Here's Tampa. Here is Sarasota. Here we are up in Jacksonville. It's still over 500 miles off to the south of us. Will continue to intensify for about another 24 hours, then pull back from a Category 4, but still will make landfall as a Category 3 hurricane. Okay, let's look at this together. So the highest winds are 120, gusts to about 130, now moving due north. Remember, yesterday was moving northwestward. The pressure at 952 millibars for those of you that watched the recon. Once that gets down to about 940, that means we have a Cat 4 hurricane. Okay, so what about us? Again, still, the worst this has to offer is going to be the southwest coast. Think Tampa through Sarasota and even on down to about Fort Myers as far as winds of over 100 and a storm surge in some place into the double digits. But what about here on the first coast? So let's zoom on in and we'll see what we have. Okay, this continues to be good news for us, relatively speaking. Ian's going to be a big deal, but notice how it weakens as it heads up our way so that by Friday morning, approaching the St. Augustine area, down to a tropical storm with sustained winds of 50, gusts to about 65, and then goes right along the coast, but again, as a tropical storm. And remember, most tornadoes are off to the right of the path. So if this in fact goes up the coastline, although that does mean it probably will take a while to weaken below a tropical storm, that would keep tornadoes in the ocean, and that is away from us. So real quickly, here's our big three. The worst of the weather Wednesday through Friday, widespread street flooding because of the rain and high tides. So much more to cover, and we're going to do that for you county by county in just a few moments.